What's up, man? This is God's Most Wanted. My name is Chauncey Keefe. My name is Raziel in the spirit. I want to give you this story. I'm going to take you down this storyline as I get to where I'm going, to my destination. So bear with me, all right? I don't do cameras. I don't do this for show. I don't do this for likes. I do this for justice, and I do this for the right thing, all right? A lot of people talk. They say that, this, that, this, and, I'm this, that, this. But check this out, man. I got some proof of called discernment, man. All right. Nobody told me this. Nobody taught me this. Only the Most High. All right. He leads me to treasures of gold. He led me to this. All right. Something that you guys keep on missing. So I'm going to take you to something. I'm going to show you this real rebel mentality in the spirit. Bro, this is what it's called to be an ambassador of Christ. All right. And I'm going to take you through the story. You bear with me. All right. You got any questions? I'll answer them when I can. All right. Right now, I am fin to go to Lions Federal State Bank. I am fin to walk into this bank with the intentions of exposing the bank manager, this guy that I work for, okay, named Gary. He has a 501c here. He has a nonprofit organization that he has here in Lyons, Kansas. This nonprofit organization that he has is very poor, very poorly ran. And it is caused a lot of stink. It's caused a lot of questions. Some questions today, we're going to go and find out some answers. It's time to bust the cherry off the top. Tick tock. Holy Spirit, let's rock. So, this is some bullshit, man. I'm going to take this money that was stolen, that is no good, actually, because it is being, let's just say, washed, right?
They went from laughing at you to crying over
washed money, washed silver, USD, mint, coin, washed through this federal bank. Okay? They're washing this illegal money that is supposed to be 100%, 99%, excuse me, 1 ounce proof, 1 ounce coin.
was to start a smear campaign against you. Because
let me explain this
punish you.
a lot better.
They wanted you to
2014 American Eagle 1 ounce silver proof
they told
coin.
everyone around them that you were about to fail.
We have denomination 1, component 99.9% silver, component silver 0.99 troy ounce, 1.072 grams, balance copper 1.598 inches, 40-60 millimeters, 1,000 troy ounce, 3.103 grams, 0.112 inches, 3.05 millimeters, edge reed West Point Mint W. Coins designed above woman's full-length figure, Liberty in full stride, enveloped its fold flag with right hand extended branches, lure and oak in her left. Hedrick Eagle with shield over olive branch, right talon and arrows in the left. Observe Adolph Wintley, 1870 to 1952. Now, before we go, I want to let it be known, I burned half of it. That's right. I threw it into my fire pit. That's right. That's what I think about that money. Now, this other half goes to return to motherfucking sender. That's how I see it. Down low. I felt like the Holy Spirit said, return to sender. No wonder why I kept half of it. Didn't know why I did. Discernment.
You always knew you were meant for bigger things. But the thing
time to roll.
That success.
Time to roll, man.
They were in your life.
We're going to roll. We're going to do this. We're going to handle business.
And waited. And because
we're going to handle business.
When they wanted it to, that's when the disrespect started.
You keep on disrespecting me, calling me a fool.
And they made you feel inadequate.
Like I'm nobody, like I don't know shit.
They made you feel like a loser in front of them.
Let me see you. Let me show you. Nigga, the only losers I know are them.
They left you no choice but to punish you They started a smear campaign all because you cut them off.
Yep.
And to cope with that, they were laughing at you, but they're not laughing at you anymore.
No, not laughing.
The most important thing you can do for yourself is to always invest into yourself.
We're getting ready to go invest in myself right now. And how I'm doing that is I'm about to walk up in this bank with the intentions of exposing this bank manager, because obviously during the 4th of July, I, Chauncey Keith Grissom, walked in there and I had put up a show, right? Which means I put something together for them for the 4th of July. And I went in there and asked them if they would like to, you know, donate for the cause. Man, I was just only asking for some hot dogs and paper plates, bro. That's it, man. That's all I asked for, bro. And I asked, dude, they let me go to talk to the bank manager. It was a little sister sitting at the desk. She's probably going to be sitting there when I walk in. She was a newbie starting her job. My point is that I went and sat down with this dude and I asked him, hey, man, would you like to donate to Fun Fest or whatever they called it? I wasn't trying to use their name around here. It was called, I don't know what the hell they call that shit. I don't even care. But the dudes got mad and jealous. Tried to run up on me, man. Wrong fucking move. Backed all 3 of them back down in the truck with their tail tucked. So let's move on to the next story. I asked him if he wanted to donate to me. He played stupid. He didn't want to do it. But he told me he was a believer. You're a real believer, all right? When you see somebody trying to do something for their life, and I could see if I was in there trying to con the bank or something, but I had legit, everything legit. And I came in there in the name of the Father. But he turned his hand up, man. He's like, no, we'll pass. I said, for what? He had no reason, no nothing. I said, okay. Well, obviously they donated to the fireworks that went to shits during the 4th. The same guys that were running the 4th of July, right? Those weaklings that ran, right? Didn't stand their ground. Left one dude stranded on the side of the truck. He got the business with the word. Following the crowd. He got stuck outside the truck. So, of course, the gator in me got at him. And he didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. He really didn't know what to do. So, since this turn was up, so is this town's time. Their turn is up. This is Lyons, Kansas. Now, this guy that I work for, his building is right up here. All right? I worked for him for a couple months. I started noticing all kinds of shit. Not by somebody telling me, but by my nosy ass discernment that I always keep. Alright? I can't help it. Shit. It's just in me. Now, pay attention. If we're getting to the bank, I'm taking you on a journey. I'm taking you on some real shit. Real live shit. I'm watching my mouth. I'm going to try to be as respectful as I can. I'm going to try to be as professional as I can. I do not come to cause a fight, a riot, or any bullshit. What I do come to do is to expose this bullshit this bank's been doing to people. Okay? Now, I'm going to get down here to this corner and I'm going to show you this guy that I work for. And I'm going to show you what and where and how all this transpires and what I know. All right? This is called discernment One-on-one at its motherfucking best. Again, forgive me for my language. It's not the best. Now, it's a little journey pulling this cart, these heavy ass boxes, and I got my Beats. Now, it's hot out, and this has got to be crazy shit I'm doing. But I ain't never in my life, man, ever been nobody's motherfucking sucker. Alright? You don't think I got balls? Let me show you these fucking nuts first. And then you decide the rest of the motherfucking swag. Since we want to talk. Again, forgive me for my language, for I'm not the best at it. Now, I'm gonna tell you something real quick. That's the guy I got this money from. I loaded up almost $8 million in these coins in a black van with a table that looked like the Ark inside. He is on the government watch list for evading and tax fraud evasion. You see those windows? Those windows right there, man, are very dangerous. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna pull over here in this corner and I'm gonna document why. I'm gonna tell you what I know. Okay. Now, what I do know is this. He owns these apartments. He owns Ascend Housing. Okay? Ascend Housing is a nonprofit organization he owns for housing. He's got about 13 houses. I was on his maintenance list for a while there. I worked for him. He got real close to me. I felt in my discernment, in my spirit, that he had a homosexuality tendencies, because I don't know, some dude came and talked to me one day while I was standing outside, and he felt like he got jealous while I wasn't working, you know, like paying him attention. That shit's some gay shit, and I don't like that shit. So he owns these apartments in the back. See that window right there? That window right there? That's the danger room. When I was inside that room, bro, I found surgical tools. I found a receipt that said that he ordered a sonogram kit, KY jelly, instrument tools, to pretty much, they attend to either one, cooking big meth, or two, he was doing abortions inside this building. He sent the address to another location, and the supplies, I mean, they went to another location. But he still owns this building and he owns that building. Not only that, but he gave me a lot of more information that he didn't think he knew he gave me. This guy used to be in the military. Okay, he has some big ties to people. When the money came up missing the first time, another guy had some of it. All right, he never turned him in. All right, he just kept telling me, well, I feel sorry for the guy that had it, you know, like threatening him. You know, but he never turned him into the laws. Never turned him into the fucking laws. Well, when we loaded up all that money, there was some left behind, and he left behind, and I didn't understand why he left just some behind, but he took everything else, man. Kept telling me that his wife said it's time to move it. He knew that I was working for him. I think they maybe thought that, I don't know, it was too dangerous, too risky to leave it laying around in there. So they wanted to move it, right? So they moved it. It's hot, man. I don't like sweating. So they moved it, bro. All right. Now, let's get to the money. This guy right here, man, I found surgical tools in the back, man. I got a computer, man, from him that he gave me, bro. And it will blow your fucking mind, man. of what these people been doing. No wonder why people been coming up missing. No wonder why people been getting fucking ate, sacrificed, thrown in the river, destroyed, their energy took. People are doing a reset, right? Now it's time to wake the fuck up. My name is Raziel, and I don't go off hearsay or she say. I go off wisdom, understanding, and I go off discernment that the Father has given me, which surpasses all understanding and knowledge. Now, Father, be with me, walk with me, talk with me. This guy right here, Gary, he is taking this money, which is false and fake because it's missing. It's not full silver, okay? And he's trading this shit out, washing it through the federal bank, through, as far as I know, he's going through Oklahoma, then he's going to Nebraska, and then it's getting transferred out somewhere in Wisconsin. Okay? Now, he's washing this shit. All right? And he's also funding other businesses outside of his 401 or outside of his Ascend Housing for a nonprofit organization. He has a school, $5 million school, full of Indian motorcycles and all kinds of shit. He's going around telling people that he's scared that I'm gonna kill him and all this shit. But bitch ass dude, I ain't trying to fuck with you. I'm about to bury you that way by exposing you. You've been hiding. Last time I got into it with him, he called the police, but he never told the police about the money, but he told me I was out of my head. Well, how am I out of my head when I got texts from you stating that you know no such thing? You don't know nothing about this money. That's a lie, and the truth ain't in you. You told me that we didn't move not such a thing, that no money was moved, right? Or tossed or passed around. But he lied, right? But I'm a fake, I'm a fraud, and I'm a phony. But honestly, I'm doing this because, honestly, he's robbing the poor, right? Trying to get rich. These places around here in Lyons, they got storefronts, man. They kicked me off People's Bank. I went in here and asked People's to use their property over here to do some ministering, work on some stuff. They called the police on me and told the police that they didn't want me on the property. I didn't understand that when it's public property. It don't have no vacant sign up. It don't say I can't use it. It don't say anything, but why come I can't use it? See what I'm saying? Now, since they want to discriminate me around here, right? And shadow box me, block me, avoid me, right? Talk down on me. And here I am helping they raggedy ass. Standing in the gap for you. For the people who are getting manipulated and robbed by such people robbing the fucking poor for the rich. At least if I was doing shit, I was taking shit from people who didn't really deserve that shit anyway, because they were faulty and fake just as much as they were playing in the game. So, you know, this ain't robbing Peter to pay Paul no more. So I try to rob Peter to pay Paul. So this money belongs to some higher people than what you expect. When I was in that building and I did my research, because I went off script, he fired me because I went off script. He said I went off script. I did go off script. Hell yeah, I did. Now, he owns 2 more buildings on that side over there. And let me tell you something. Let me wake you up to a real true fact while I'm standing right here. Now, what year are we living in? You see that old ass building with that sign up there that says drugs? You see the scenery? Technology has sped us up so fucking fast that you guys think we're living in a fucking brand new fucking Jetson era, man. And really all they did was just build around shit of the old, bro. Man, they try to erase the old and bring in the new, right? And have you sped up in time, man. Have you thinking it's 1 year when it's really something else. Having you thinking it's one continent when it's really something else. So now here we go. I'm approaching Lions Federal Bank, and this is where it's gonna get stinky. So, like I said, God be with me. This is the ugliest shit that I've ever said or done. But it takes balls, man, to expose truth, man. Right? We all want truth. We all don't want to be lied. Oops. We all don't want to be lied to. There's a box outside right there. Fell out. Damn it, damn it, damn it. So, hold on a minute. I'm going to take this inside the bank. And I'm going to dump this shit off inside the fucking bank. And I'm going to toss it in there on the fucking floor. Just like it fell on this floor. Outside this bank. So people can fucking see what the fuck is really going on. And they can understand that this shit is fake. And they can understand that they're getting conned. And they can understand that the Lions Federal Bank is washing that shit with knowledge of it. They have knowledge of it, man. Because he has an account here. And I signed up for an account with him at one time. I did have an open account. But he shut my account down because I no longer worked for him because I went off script. I went off script for the simple fact is I took some motors, cashed them in on him because I was going to go take him over to the apartments. He owed me a paycheck. He didn't want to pay me. So I was going to take him over to the apartments and I was going to fix up the apartments. But since he conned people with the 1 ounce silver coin proof eagle, I'm about to go in here and dump it off. $1 million worth of silver. And see how they feel. This is probably over $1 million. Just these 2 boxes. But who knows? Because we don't know what really they're going for. But it's backwood elite money. Okay? It's being tossed to and fro from people and being washed right through shit. So I'm about to go in here and put on the show. God be with me because he only knows. Now this is some crazy shit, but somebody's got to do it, right? Somebody got to do it. Man, don't tell me I lost my phone. Damn, I might have. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll have to get that when I get done then. But here we go. I hate this shit. It's hot. It's too hot for this. I don't like sweating. But I'm about to go in here. Wish me luck. And I'm gonna go in here and talk about it, man. And I'm gonna call this bank manager out, man. And I'm gonna let him know how much of a fraud and a phony he's been in this bank. And it takes a lot of balls to do this, man. I've been at 24 minutes. I don't know how long this video is gonna last. I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but all right, man. I'm about to go in here and holler at these cats. And I'm gonna let them know, like, hey, bro, man, I come to deliver something for you. Watch this clown. Watch this shit. Welcome. It's Federal Bank. And they got me all sweating, doing all this work. What's up? Where your bank manager at? Tell him to come out here. I got a present for him. What's up, man?
I'm not sure.
How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You got a phone out?
For what?
You got a phone?
Slow now?
Yeah.
Why?
Might as well get it out. You might want to check this out. So, Lions Federal Bank. I remember the last time I was here, I asked the bank manager to help me with a pack of hot dogs for my ministry, but he told me no. And it's funny that he told me no because God told me yeah. So, he leads you to treasures of darkness. And those darknesses is that Lions Federal Bank is tied into Gary. And Gary has been money laundering USB and mint 2014 American Eagle 1 ounce proof coin. That's not really real. It's fake. But Lions Federal has been cashing them through him. He sends his money through Oklahoma, and then it goes to, Nebraska. And then after it goes through Nebraska, God told me it goes to Wisconsin. So if it goes through Wisconsin, well, he told me that I never moved such money with him. This is elite money. This belongs to the elite. Where did I get all this money? Where did this money come from? Whose money is this? Does this belong to? Somebody better call the feds because this is a Federal Reserve money, ain't it? I think this belongs to Gary and he cashes through this bank. And I know that these belong to him. I didn't mean to drop that. Can somebody help me pick up these boxes that belong to this bank? Because this is stolen money, elite money, USB backwood money, USB coin. Gary banks through you. I work for Gary. And I remember he said that this money, he knows such a thing. And it's stolen. But God told me. How did God show me this? Let's see. Is he washing his money through this bank? I don't know. We'll let the rest of you guys figure that out. Thank you. Have a good day, sis. Keep your faith and trust in God and don't let these suckers change anything. That's how it gets down. That can be left for you to figure out what you're going to do with it. That money don't belong to me. It don't belong to me. It belongs to Gary. Gary. You know who I'm talking about. He washes his money through Oklahoma, gets sent through Nebraska, washes it in Wisconsin. That coin stuff right there is not really real. Next time you mess with the Father of the Most High, he brings treasures of darkness like that out and he exposes people. He's exposing the bank manager because the bank manager knows that that money ain't real. And he's washing it through this federal bank. But the feds are already watching me and they already know. And this is called being bold. This is called having faith, right? Nobody told me that. God told me that. How did I get that money? Well, God led me to it. And if you don't believe in the Most High Yahweh Yahshua, you better today get your heart right because he's coming. Now, that's how we do it. They didn't move. They were stuck. They couldn't say a word. They had no balls. They had no proof. But they got the 1 ounce coins in there, dropped off in the middle of the bank for them. Now, I did nothing wrong. I'll let them have it since they don't want to help. They had no questions. They didn't want to ask. They act like they didn't know. They were quiet. They didn't say anything. They fear the elite. There you go. Fear them. You should fear them. You should fear them. Definitely fear them. These people are scared. They're hella scared. Did you see that? Did you see that shit? Did you see how scared they are? Do you see that they don't want to mess with the Most High? Do you see that they have no words? Do you see what happened? Right? Do you see that they test me? And when they test me, they get the boldness of me, G, like a motherfucking roaring lion. And that's how we do it. There we go. Turn him into the feds. If you don't believe, turn him into the feds. You don't want to turn him into the feds? Then I guess what? They're getting ready to talk about this shit. Somebody in that group in the bank is going to whisper. Somebody in this group is going to talk. Somebody in this group is going to talk about how the Most High walks with me, talks with me, chops it up with me. Somebody going to talk. Now, if you want to mess with the King of Kings, then here you go. This is called discernment. Nobody told me this. Nobody showed me this. No, I'm not crazy. This is what you get when you're evil, when you're crooked, when you're doing work for people who are crooked. You're working for a crooked bank, but you sit there behind the teller and you act like it don't stink. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro. They didn't even make a move. They ignored me, bro. They didn't act like, nigga, I didn't do such a thing. Such a thing, right? They act like I didn't do such a thing to them. That's called exposure. All right? Now, next thing's next, and next thing's the next. I'm going to go into People's Bank, and I'm going to talk to this lady, and I'm going to make sure she knows. Don't fall on this tread of this BS they got going on. I want you to stay out of it, because I feel like God wants me to stop through and holler at you now, and I'm going to. Oh, and don't worry, I got CD-ROMs, I got your informations, bank information. They forgot I got that. I got a computer with all their crypto, so I'm good to go. I got all the information I need to know, honestly. So I'm gonna go in here, hey, and make sure everything's square. It's very hot. I need some water before I get to talking. Oh, they got some beats.